Right, officer, next person to speak with their summation will be Sefyan. Abdul Mullah, if you could take the mic, and your minute starts now. And the penultimate question is, what plans, if any, do you have for disability sports? Sam, could you tackle that first one?
When it comes to disability sport, we have to look at the fantastic example that's been made by our cycling club. What I'll do is to make sure that when it comes to our exec training, we would look at the template that cycling have made and have implemented. Make sure that every club can put any sort of impetus into accommodating for disabled students. We shouldn't have any sort of discrimination against disabled students here on campus. We need to look at what cycling have done and make sure that every other club can see how they can do it too.
Sefyan, please.
I want to make sure every single disabled student has a chance to get involved with every single sports and society on campus. I want to work with the disabled student officer to overcome the problems that disabled students are facing from the sports and societies. Thank you.
I want to liaise with the disabled students officer, force training upon execs at executive training that happens at the beginning of the year, in order to allow them to understand and know how to tackle situations in which disabled students may come in and want to participate in their sport. Let them know how to go about this, as well as liaise with the cycling club and understand how they went about doing this as well.
Okay.
They need a bigger budget for equipment, for better fields, but I will leave a bigger budget for sports, and that's my aim. Societies do have a budget, they can get sponsorships, but I will focus on sports. Thank you.
And Joseph, please.
Passion leading to winning awards as well as accolades.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, do we have too many societies, and how can we cope with the demand for storage from societies, or for society, sorry. Sefyan, could you go for that firstly?
The student union can never have too many societies. Every society that exists caters for every student's needs, whether he's from a different faith, different belief. I believe we need more societies, we need more sports, and that's why that is not a problem. Thank you.
Okay, Joseph, please.
I don't believe we have too many societies. I believe we need, like Sefyan said, we need more societies that can cater for every student that comes within our doors. I believe, yes, that there needs to be more storage for societies, because this student union is very small, and it becomes an issue when societies are having meetings and other societies are interrupting their meetings to get their equipment, and it becomes an issue when societies have nowhere to place their equipment. So I believe we do need to find a place for societies to store their equipment. We do need to find a place to cater for societies, as sports will always have somewhere to place kit, as well as things that they use for training. So I believe, yes, we do need to find storage for societies.
Okay, and Sam, please.
If there is a cohort of students that want to have a campaign, have an interest, have a hobby, then we need to be able to cater for them. As we can say, you can never, if there's a cohort of students that need something, then we need to provide a society for them. However, there needs to be a criteria to which that they can deserve privilege such as storage. They have to be seen to be active to be able to have a privilege such as storage. Otherwise, how can we have societies which are very active and yet are being hindered by society which isn't active? Maybe have only 3 or 4 members or something that isn't doing anything. Privilege such as storage needs to be accounted for societies which are active. So basically, the society can show how it's participating and deserves a privilege like storage. However, if you have societies which are trying to see themselves as a society and are not being active, then such privilege should be taken away from them.
Okay, thank you. Your bladders will be glad to know there are just 3 more questions to go, and then we'll be having a break before the next ones. The next question is, what do you consider as failures from the current office, and how do you plan on addressing these issues? Joseph, could you answer that first, please?
You want to be in it?
I couldn't necessarily pick out any failures, but I can only pick out things that need to be improved, and my main issue or area of improvement would be to, like I said, engage and enrich with the students, as well as remove the perception that sports are more important or are catered for more than society.
Okay, and Sam, please.
Repeat the question, please, Phil, mate.
Yes, it's what do you consider as failures from the current office, and how do you plan on addressing these issues?
I've said before, the biggest failure of this the office is not reducing the goals of difference between sports and societies. We need to narrow that goal, and also we need to branch out the campuses, the local community, so both our sports and societies can basically not only be seen on campus, but in the wider Bath and West Yorkshire community.
Okay, and Sefyan, please.
The biggest failure is the lack of student engagement within sports and societies, and also engagement with the wider community. Those two are the biggest failures, and I want to make sure I will overcome them failures. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we've had lots of questions there to the candidates for Sports and Societies Officer, but as you would have heard with the first one, we're now going to get to the crucial crux of the matter, and what is your favourite pizza topping? So Sefyan, if you'd like to step up and let us know your culinary favourite.
It's got to be chicken. Thank you.
And Joseph, we want to know what you like on your pizza.
Barbecue chicken.
Going well for the chicken at the moment. Sam, will you complete a chicken sweep or not?
Down a bit better. No, is it only reduced to one ingredient?
Yeah, you can have one pizza, but yeah, I suppose, you know, whatever you want on it.
Wow. Probably, it's got, for me, I don't like to discriminate against any sort of topping. I'm a fair kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm super.
For me, it's got a big. I think that's the cheesiest thing I've ever said, so I'm going to go for just margarita and cheese.
What is it?
I've got a horse pizza on it. Right, those were the questions
boring.
there for the candidates for Sports Societies Officer. They were Sam Butterworth, Sefyan Abdulmallah, and Joseph Howarday and Ron. Reopen nominations. We'll be now going for a summation speech, which will be 1 minute each, and we're doing that in reverse order. So Joseph, if you could step up, and you 1 minute closing speech for the position of Sports
In sports societies, I believe that I have no bias towards one or the other, whereas my opponents may do. I believe that anything...
Right, officer, next person to speak with their summation will be Sefyan Abdulmallah. If you could take the mic, and your minute starts now.
Guys, I've been born and raised in Bradford. All my life I've been here, and this university I've seen it change so much. I far back in the 90s when I used to come here with my father when he studied masters and his PhD, and many family members and friends that have graduated from here. This university means to me more than any other student in this university. This university has been so close to my heart, and so is this union. Guys, I'm passionate about this role. I'm motivated, and I know I'm the best man for this role. I won't be running if I'm not passionate, I'm motivated, and I'm not running if I'm not going to work for the students. This student union, like I said, is for the students and no one else. So guys, that's why I need every single student on campus to vote Sefyan #1 for Sports and Societies Officer. Thank you.
Okay, that was the summation speech for candidate Sefyan Abdulmallah. The last person to speak will be candidate Sam, the Disabled Students Officer, and the sabbatical position of Women's Officer. Keep listening here to Rama, to UBTV, and we're back in roughly 10 minutes or there.
Hold this now, man.
Thank you.